My name is Roper Kirby. I'd like to take a minute to talk about the Shift film. Um, wow, 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 wow. I just got done. I just got done reading the script, and so I'm. I was on Facebook, right? So I'm on Facebook. Okay, so look, so I'm on Facebook, right? And and then I see this advertisement for this film that this guy's doing, and he's winging it. He's completely winging it, and he's like raised like $50 or something. And his name is and his name is Brock. And I don't even think he knows Dallas at this point. Uh, but eventually, okay, I digress. But so I meet this guy at the very beginning of this film project, and I've watched him basically succeed at what he's doing. It might be a little bit early to say that now. He's doing his second campaign, and he's at 330,000. I'm really bad at numbers. But out of 500,000. Um, don't judge me, Satan. Uh, but so it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good for what for them. He's got 17 days left, and and he's probably gonna make it. And I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled for him. Um, let's talk about the script now. Gonna get this out of my way. There's times in stories that you'll read something or you'll watch something, you'll be engaged with something, and you'll be like, okay, this is good. This is like this is uh this is okay, this is entertaining, or this is a sufficient way to spend 2 hours of your life type thing. The Shift, it's made out of magic. Brock Heasley, this guy, he has he's done something magical. The dude's made out of magic. Um he is he has wrote something that is I'm going to nerd out for a second. So, you know, monotheism, Christianity is on the basis of there being one Father God creator. Which is what I subscribe to, which is I'm a Christian. That's by choice, you know. I'm not polytheistic cuz atheism's relatively new. It was kind of polytheism and monotheism. Um but anyways, this guy, dang it. I started talking about that of all things. But there's this idea that people are you can just cut this part out. But that people are composed of a spectrum of personalities, that people are these multidimensional um creatures that our personalities span across multiple dimensions, and that time is an illusion um given the technical definitions of uh of of physics and science. And so Brock has captured these amazing concepts in a fictional account. Um And yeah, um, it's the most impressive thing that I have ever seen. Um, it's at least in the top 3 or 4. Seriously, seriously, and like of all like whenever I walked into my house and my dad was sitting in his chair and I told him, I'm like, I think this is the most impressive thing I've ever read. So it's like stories have like a certain gravity to it. So I was in the first half of this thing. I read the first half. And you don't it's a bunch of potentials in the first half, and you don't really know exactly what's going to happen. You don't know how things are going to get tied up. You don't know how things are going to come together. And then in the second half of this thing, it gets pulled together by this gravity of this story of this thing. The dude's made out of magic. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Brock Heasley is an amazing, smart. It is really good, and I'm so excited for him. Um, it's incredibly impressive. Um, and I don't say that lightly. Uh, you know, so this is probably a bit more free thought. You want something a bit more I can write out something cuz Brock has asked people to say cuz Brock did this crazy thing. He did this crazy thing to where he put his script out online, which is crazy. Who does that? That is I've never heard of that and I can't really understand it. Anyways, I hope that's a great idea. I think it will be. But so he's placed his script online and he's had actors read it and yeah, just wow. So, I'm excited for him. Uh it's there you go. Namaste. Good work. Good work. Wow, 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 wow. So I didn't know. I didn't know if it was going to be fantastic. I didn't know if it was going to be good. Uh, and it was. So it's good work, you know. Um, so I wish Brock Heasley, Dallas Jenkins, and everybody uh, who works on this project, who touches this project, uh, what an honor to work with such a metaphysical masterpiece. Okay, this is now. Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna give y'all something better to work with than what I've said so far. So, all the things that I was worried about, so you worry about with when I heard this was a Christian film, I was very, very skeptical. Oh, like great, So, um, all my concerns about it having a religious base to it were uh everything that could have been cheesy wasn't. It wasn't. Seriously. And that's very good work. Um, so all my concerns about there being something inauthentic or not being, uh, a Christian. This is for a Christian movie. This does well for the religion. This is good PR for them, for Christians, for us. So, what an honor to for for the book that we all share, you know? So it's not cheesy. It's not those things. For example, I'll there's this scene, there's this part to where the main, and without trying to spoil any, without spoiling anything here. So the protagonist, he finds he runs into a Bible, a Gideon Bible that's at a hotel, and he's all excited about seeing it or whatever. And what I'm you would think you would think that that would be, you know, terribly cheesy. But given the story world, because he finds Bible and he's excited about it. He's thrilled. And the thing about it is the authenticness, the world that he has created in the relationship that this it gives the Bible a new life. It gives it a new, because the story world, and it repurposes it makes it fresh and new. Um, so that's it. It checks out on so many levels. Um, and how he all my concerns about it not being fantastic, I don't even have all my compl all my complaints are, for example, I'll give you, okay, you want some complaints? I'll give you some complaints. My complaints is that he had what I'm pretty sure were 40-year-old men reading the parts of of reading the parts of these little girls on The Voice, whatever, or grown women. It was funnier to say grown men, but so those weren't little girls; those were adults reading the parts of little children. That was terrible. That's just about it. Just about as far as when I can read. Most of the time, I can read through something and pretty well pick out things that I don't like. The whole thing was just really damn good. So, good work, Brock. I am so impressed. So impressed. And you should be so proud of yourself. So, again, namaste, sir. Good work. Good work. So, me and Satan, we, good job. Good job.